How to get your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Is it hard? Is it complex? Not really. It's actually pretty simple. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing everything that you need to do to get to your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube fast. So the very first thing you need to do in order to get your subscribers is you need to get views. And what is exactly the best strategy for getting views? Well, you have to put out content that people want and that people are actually looking for. So do you just come up with that in your head? What do I think is going to be the best content? No, that's always the direct route to failure. Rather, what you want to do is actually reverse engineer channels that have made successful content in your niche. So let's say you're in the baking niche, for example. What you want to do is go to one of the top YouTube channels for baking. Go to their videos. Once you're in that video section, you need to filter their videos by the most popular. You're going to see videos with millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views. Those are the videos and those are the ideas that people are interested the most. So once you've created a list of about 5 to 10 ideas, now you're not copying, you're not stealing content, but you are looking for the top topics that people want covered, and you're gonna present this information in your own unique voice. So typically I'll pick about 5 to 10 videos, find the one that's the most interesting to me at the time or the easiest to film, and get started with that. That is going to help you to aim yourself in the right direction to get those high amounts of views. Now, before you jump in and just start filming the content, you don't want to just put as much out there as possible. Rather, you actually want to think about creating great content. Now, for the most of you, you'll have no idea how to do this. So the best way to go about doing this is give yourself a situation, okay? You want to take advantage of your lighting. Lighting is probably one of the most important things. In addition, you need your sound down pat. So you don't want to have yourself a million miles away from the camera with a ton of echo in the room. Try and get nice and close to the sound, because honestly, sound is one of those important things that if it's missing and your sound quality is down, your viewers are going to leave you instantly. So with your lighting and your sound taken care of, the next most important thing is your intro or your hook. You don't want to start off every video by being, "Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about, well, you know what? I'm kind of just going to be spitting off the top of my head." Nobody wants to watch that. This is a very competitive niche now to be on YouTube and to create content. So you need to give them a great hook right from the intro. Now, typically you're going to want to fall in lines with exactly what your title is. So if it's, for the example of how to bake your own cake at home, you don't want to start your intro saying, "Hi guys." Rather, what you'd want to start your video off with would be something along the lines of this. So you're looking to make a cake and you're only at home. You don't have access to X, Y, and Z. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the step-by-step process. You see right there, this is a great hook that gets straight to the point, doesn't waste the viewer's time, and it gets them to that engaged and interested phase where they're going to think to themselves, "You know what, maybe I will stay around just a little bit to hear what this person has to say." Now that we've gotten those basics covered, it's important that you actually have notes for this video. You should have this entire thing pretty much scripted, not word for word, but the exact bullets and the exact points that you would like to cover inside of the video. And you want to rank each one of these pieces of information from most important to least important, because honestly, most people, they're not going to stay around till the end of the video. And the best thing to get them to stick around is by giving them high amounts of value right from the beginning. So start with the biggest, most juiciest piece of information right at the start and work your way down through that content. Now, a couple of factors that'll help YouTube actually realize this is good content, the audience is liking it, and it's keeping the viewers around a lot more is actually going to be engagement. Engagement can be things like a like on the video, the subscription, adding the video to a playlist, and obviously commenting as well. These types of things help to actually make the content sticky in the user's mind, because if they're doing certain actions throughout the video, it's going to help to solidify the message and solidify yourself as a brand in their mind. So that's why it's important to have these things called CTAs, or call to actions, that pop up promptly throughout the video. Now you can either mention it, as I'm going to mention here, if you guys want to see more content on how to grow your YouTube channel and build an audience, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. You can either do it that way, or if you'd like, you can actually have little overlays or little pop-ups, as you're able to see right here, that encourage the viewers to actually comment and engage with your content. Now, you don't want to bombard your users with these every 5, 10, or 15 seconds. Rather, I like to space them out. Typically after about that 30-second mark is when you can hit them with the first one, and then you can add another CTA about another 30 seconds later. The point is you want to stretch it out with a lot of time. The video doesn't need to have every single 30 seconds, hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that comment. Rather, you want to say each one of those points once at absolute most. So typically I like to have something that pops up and says, hey, if you have any thoughts or opinions about the video, then leave your comments down in the comments section. I'd love to hear. This is just going to help them to engage more, and you're not going to be bombarding them with way too much messaging. Now, the next most important thing is going to be your personality, your persona, your charisma on camera. This isn't something that can be taught. This is actually going to be something that is going to require you to practice being in front of a camera a lot. So at the beginning, you're going to want to try and make as much content as you possibly can. But your eye isn't on the goal of let's put out as much content as possible, and that's the only goal. Rather, you want to put your best effort forward to make that content as interesting, engaging, and as charismatically as you can present it. So typically, if you're unable to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark and you've got all the other things covered, it's just pretty much your charisma or your personality isn't engaging enough for the viewer. So it's important that at least, I would say, try and film about 2 videos, that would be YouTube videos, full YouTube videos per week. In addition to that, it's important to actually jump onto other platforms as well, such as TikTok, Instagram. If you're going to do Instagram, do IG Reels, because these are video platforms where you're really going to get the experience to actually perfect and work out all the wrinkles that is in you presenting video. And I want you to know, everybody sucks at this when they first start. My first videos, I was terrible. I couldn't explain anything. I wasn't interesting. I didn't know what I was doing. But as you go on through this, you will learn to do it. You just have to actually stick to it long term enough and get enough of the practice hours that are required to actually get you successful at it. Now, after you've gotten all of this laid out, the next most important thing to actually get your video viral or to get it a lot more views so you can get the push from YouTube that will then turn those viewers into subscribers to your YouTube channel is to actually give it 4 important things. Number 1, you need a great thumbnail. Number 2, a great title. Number 3, hashtags. Number 4, your description. Now, we're going to cover the thumbnail first. When you're making your thumbnail, you don't want to just pick a freeze frame like I would do right here and then just write a couple of words over top of it that kind of blend in. No, you want your thumbnail to pop. You want to think about it like this. Imagine your viewer is scrolling through the YouTube search and they've looked up, let's say again, for the how to make a cake at home, and they see your thumbnail and they look at it, yeah, maybe, but they see this other one. It just really, really pops. There's bright colors. You can see, the person that's in the video, you can see their eyes. That's also a big thing on YouTube. If you can see a facial expression or eyes, people are really drawn to that and they're going to want to click that type of a video a lot more. So you'll see a couple examples of thumbnails that I've created for my Barbarian Body YouTube channel that have gotten me millions of views. I take a high quality picture outside of just what was happening in the video, great lighting, then we edit that picture. I cut myself out of the picture that, we were doing with the background and everything, lay it on top of a template, and then throw some words on top of it so that the thumbnail actually pops. And when it comes to actually creating your titles, again, you want to go back to what the popular creators in your niche have done. See the titling that they have done. Don't steal the title. You never want to steal the title. You will get called out for it and you're just going to be a carbon copy of somebody else. Instead, you need to focus on creating a title that's very similar. Find out the main keywords that are inside of that title that are getting people to click. So if it's how to bake a cake at home, those are going to be some of the main words. But you want to add some things to that title that'll make it uniquely yours. Maybe at the end you put in brackets, super simple, anyone can do, or beginner friendly in brackets. Something like that really separates you apart. You just want to make sure that your title is very clickable and very interesting for your viewers. Next would be picking the tags. Now, what I like to use is this software called TubeBuddy. Once you have TubeBuddy, I think it costs like $10 or $15 a month, might even be less when you're first starting out. You toss in the title of your YouTube video into their keyword research tool, and out will pop up several different tags that you can add to your video that are going to help it to rank in YouTube's search algorithm. Typically, I like to pick the words that are already ranked, like you can see them. There's like a number beside them and a certain color. This color and this number is going to relate to exactly how well this type of a keyword will rank for you. You want to pick as many of those as possible. You want short-term keywords, long-term keywords, medium term keywords. You want to have these so that when YouTube starts to realize that, hey, this is a great piece of content and it has all these great terms that people are looking for, what it's going to do is actually push that content onto their search page. So now when people are starting to search for your content or trying to search out how to do a certain type of thing, they're able to easily find your content and you're going to start to gain more views. And that's pretty much it. Hey man, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to smash that like button down below and also be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon. And if you have any thoughts or opinions, I'd love to hear them down below. Let me know exactly what it is that you're struggling with. I'm going to do my best to try and create content that's specifically going to help people like you looking to grow their YouTube channel, looking to grow their following, and then later monetize that following as well. Hey man, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you in the next video.